Hi, welcome to OfficeGuru.tv. Today I'm going to give you a quick PowerPoint tip on the use of shapes. And what we're going to do today is we're going to put together a United States flag using only the shapes from PowerPoint. Hopefully we'll give you some good tips on working with shapes, moving them around, resizing them, and things like that. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a black background because it's going to be easier to see the stars as I work on them. So the first thing I'm going to do is insert a star. Go to the Insert menu, Shapes, and of course there's a 5-point star available. I'm going to drag that on, and I'm going to change it to a size of 0.4 tall by 0.4 wide to just get a standard star. Now, as far as the coloring, of course, you want to make it a white star with no outline. Most of the shapes that I'm going to use today, I'm going to use no outline on them. So from here, you can take and copy the star and paste it. And now what you'll want to do is get it spaced out just right and use those guidelines, the red guidelines that you see show up to determine exactly where to put it down. Now I'm going to paste another star. And I'm going to see how it's spaced out evenly with the other and get it at the right height. So you can do that for the United States flag has rows of 6 stars and rows of 5 stars. So once I created this, there, now I've got a row of 6 stars. So from here, what I'll do is I'll select all those stars. I will copy and paste them. And the second row comes in between. That's a good spacing. Okay, so you have the second row. Now I will move down and do the third row. I forget how many, there are 5 of the leftmost rows. So that's placed equidistant away and in line with the other. So you can continue to do this, get them all lined up exactly where you want them to be. Okay, and then this is the last one. Okay, now we have too many stars. There are 50 stars, of course, on the United States flag, representing each of the 50 states, and of course leaving out the District of Columbia. So there, we should have 50 stars, and this is on a blue background, so I will insert another shape, which is going to be a rectangle, and I'm going to make that the background. That's about right. And from here, you can send it back behind the other stars. So send backwards, send to back. There we go. And now we will pick the color for it, which is a dark blue. Okay, and that looks pretty good. So, whoops. We left the border on, so outline, no outline. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So now what I'll do is I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to right click and I'm on it and select group to group it all together. Now we have all the stars together. We can now align that to the upper left. So align left and align top. And we can shrink it down a little bit because I think it's a little too tall. There, that's about right. And we can resize that a little bit later. So now let's get started on the stripes. Again, go to Insert Shapes and Rectangle. And I'm going to put a rectangle here. Now we're going to work out the exact heights and everything of these rectangles later on. So I'm going to pick the color for that, which actually this looks pretty good. Want to use the brightest red that we have and no outline. Okay, so that looks okay. Now I'm going to copy that and paste it and place it under the previous one, and we don't want any space, any of the black showing between them. Okay, and so this second stripe is actually a white stripe. So there we have those 2. So I'm going to select them. I'm going to copy them and paste them, and again kind of align these things together. And I'm going to keep going until I have the 13 stripes representing the 13 original colonies in the United States. How many do I have now? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so one more red stripe at the end. And as you notice, I've actually now gone past the bottom of the slide. But that's okay. So in this case, what we're going to do is, let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, we're going to select the entire set of 13 stripes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them to the back so that they're behind the other piece. Send to back. And I'm going to stretch them out so that they go the entire width of the flag. And then now that it's covering the entire flag, I can right click on it and we're going to group this one again. So now I have two different groups. One group is the flag, or the stars. The other group is the stripes. So from here, what I can do is I can resize the stripes to get them the right size, and just resize that down to the exact size of our slide. There. Now, if you look in the U.S. flag, you'll notice that the stars and stripes, the stars section covers the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stripes. So I'm going to resize that down to end at the 7. And there we have our United States flag. I want to wish everybody a happy 4th of July 2017, and I hope you picked up a couple of tips on how to use shapes in PowerPoint. Please like the video, make comments, let me know what other tips you'd like on PowerPoint so that I can put some videos up. I appreciate your time, and again, happy 4th of July. Thanks.